Yeah, it's us again, and I'm sure your guest is as good as mine. It's Emerald TV. I welcome you all to today's episode of the Emerald TV show. I have with me two wonderful people, and we will be discussing a very important topic that relates with the Christendom and politics. And that topic is, should Christians engage in politics? Christians and politics. I have with me today to discuss this topic by my left, Sir Austin Oyibode, and by my right, Sir Emmanuel Idude. You're welcome, sirs.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's go on with what we have today. Should Christians engage in politics? Sir, I want to ask you, what's your view on that?
Anyway, first of all, what is politics?
Okay.
In the political circle, politics is struggle for power. That is politics.
So it's actually a struggle.
It's a struggle. You see it now. It's struggle. The campaigns you see, the money they spend, the vote buying, is struggle for power. That is politics. When you now win, you now have power. And when you are sworn in as governor, as senator, as rep member, as president, you now have power. You know what it means to be in power? Just make a statement like this.
And it's done.
As you will see that like this, you will see it being done. You just be watching it.
Soldiers,
police.
There is this trend that says chakam.
It's going like that. Just chakam. You see what you say, just going. Just going. You see, only this one I talk, so now it be this one. That is power. But now, should Christians be involved in politics?
Yes, that's our topic.
Is yes and no. Yes, I would say yes and no. Because, first of all, the people in power, are they devils? No, those in government today, those senators, rep members, assembly members, governors, president, do they go to church? Yes or no? Answer me first.
Yes.
They go to church now? Are they not Christians? They go to, after winning election, they go for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
That means they go to church now.
Yes.
I don't want to mention the name of church, but 90% of them go to church. Others are Muslim. Is it not so?
Yeah.
It's like that. No, in Nigerian political context, either you are a Christian or you are. And if you are in the north, they say they are Muslim.
Yeah.
If you are in the south, they say they are Christian. Whether they serve juju, or they carry anything, they are Christians. And because on Sunday, you see them going to church.
Yeah.
But now, who is a Christian among them? They are going to church for Thanksgiving does not make them Christians.
You're right.
Yes, now. It doesn't make them Christians. Are they really born again? Do they know the Bible? Do they know the Word of God? Do they know the principle in the Bible that will determine their life? Yes. I interviewed somebody, a leader, a reverend, one day, long ago. He's in the National Assembly today. He told me that when he got there at that time, he will preach to these rep members. I laughed at him. Today he's a member of the National Assembly. How many has he converted today? How many has he converted? So Christians, all of them, they claim to be Christians. But are they really born again? The things they do before they win the election, they need to be examined.
So let's play a pause thing.
Okay.
I want to ask Sir Emmanuel. You know, Sir Austin just said something now. He talked about the reverend who said when he get there, he will preach to them and win them. So what's this thing that is like when they get there, they don't actually do this thing? Good. Especially as Christians, they just go there and before you know it, we are not seeing the souls they are winning. In fact, they are even compromising. Is it that there is the pressure, is it a push, or it's just a way for them to succeed? And if they want to maintain that position to succeed, they have to, go through the back door. Let me see.
Okay. There's a saying that if you can't beat them, you join them.
So they are not actually beating them?
Yes, they don't have the ability to beat the crowd. So they don't have the ability to beat the crowd, so convert these persons in question. So, and maybe as time goes on, they will start dipping their hands into the same error.
They want to actually
convert these persons from. And from there, before you know it, the man you knew as a Christian, the man you knew as a blood-washed, born-again brother, born-again sister in church, who contested for an election and he won, before you knew it, he will start going into political manipulation and political so many political malpractices and all of that, just for him or her to retain the power and the respect he or she is looking for.
So I want to ask, how should Christians balance their civic duties with their spiritual obligations? How should they balance their civic duties with their spiritual obligations? Because doing these spiritual things, and then they still have they are citizens, of course, from the country. So how then do they balance these things? How should they balance it?
Okay. According to our constitution said, every citizen as from 18, you have the right to be voted for and you have the right to vote, right?
Yes.
Now, as a citizen, number one, as a Christian, born again Christian, number two, how can you balance
your civic duty and your
spiritual obligation? It is following the word of God, following the laid down pattern.
I would like you
word.
to expatiate more on this, following the word of God.
Okay. When Bible said, okay, let me make use of this biblical reference.
Yes.
Be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. That is a Bible verse. That is an injunction. That is a command. When you, in your pursuit for power, in your pursuit for position, in your pursuit for political influence, and you have that at the back of your mind, that as I'm here, I'm not going in, I'm not going to soil my hand, I'm not going to defile myself, but I have a purpose.
So your point of view is that they should not be unequally yoked with those things.
Yes.
They balance their civic rules. But sir, do you have something to say on that?
Anyway, before I say that, let me say something before I make a comment on that. Nigeria needs real Christians to take over the space. Because actually, the Bible says when the righteous are in authority, people do what? People will rejoice. But the righteous people that we are sending there, that say they are Christians, they are not really doing what we expect them to do. So we need men, may not be necessarily Christians, but men of integrity. Men of integrity that will go there, trustworthy people. That will go to House of Power, either become governors, rep members, senators, president, to lead the nation. That they will not stain their hands with money. That will not steal Nigeria money. We need men like that. They may not necessarily be pastors, reverend bishops, but men that have integrity. That will say, no, I will not steal this money. I will not steal it. Now, that is for that. Now, coming to where Christians balance their civic duty. Your spiritual obligation is to God. Your civic duty is to the government. As he said, you should obey the laws of the nation. Yes. The Constitution guarantees freedom of words, freedom of human rights, freedom of association, freedom of speech. Yes, but as a Christian, there's a level of statement you can make. Yeah. There are some statements you cannot make as a Christian. As a Christian, you cannot scandalize the government of the nation and say you are a Christian. As a Christian, you should sing the national anthem as a patriotic citizen. You should obey the rules of the nation. You should obey the rules of the land that does not infringe on the word of God.
And there's also this, sorry to cut you short, sir. There's this thing that, it floats around Christian, especially during election. Election is coming. So, in casting votes, so many Christians believe that, no, we don't do that. Like, can you, voting? Like, to vote?
Listen, you are a citizen of a particular country. Like we now, we are citizens of Nigeria. Just like what we are saying is that it's your civic right, it's your civic duty to vote. Voting is selecting your leader. If you don't vote, you are clamoring for good leadership, and you refuse to vote, how can you get the good leader?
God will not come.
God will not come forever and throw leader at you now. It is you that will vote.
Yes.
And then the leader will come. If you don't vote, the good leader you are clamoring can never come. So, as a Nigerian citizen, and as respect for God also, you must join hands in selecting leader for the nation. So everybody whether Christian, whether you are this and that, everybody must vote.
Exactly. Thank you so much, sir. So, having Christians now in seats, having these Christians now in power, engaged in politics, what are the benefits that we can enjoy if we truly have these people, these Christians, these men of integrity on seats? What are the benefits we can enjoy as a country, as one, together?
Okay. You have a Christian on the seat of power, on the corridor of power. The person is, we are not talking about Christian by name or Christian by religion, but a Christian who,
a true Christian
with integrity. You know what to do, the right thing to do at the right time. You know the right thing to do, not somebody who will go to who will be elected into an office and will be eating the money, will be sending money, investing outside the country.
So having these people there,
yes.
What can we enjoy?
Well,
because they are there in power,
yes.
they are there. We have a man of integrity.
Yes.
What can we enjoy from him or
her? The basic amenities that are expected in a particular place where he or she is representing. The person will make sure things like that are being put in place. Then the constitutional, the financial aspect of it, for every constitution, for every constituency, there is constituency fund that comes in, and the person will know how to channel this constituency fund, not using it for his personal use, not using the money for his personal benefits. So these are the benefits we receive from those who are born again, those who are saved, and they are in power.
Okay, before we wrap up, sir, do you have something to share?
I do.
Okay.
Spill
it.
When we have men of integrity, you'll be happy.
Yes.
Nigeria will be a better country, my dear. Listen, there is so much money in Nigeria that if they share it around the whole of all Nigeria, you will never want to go and do any work again. Are you not hearing money people are stealing? Somebody stealing 80 billion naira.
In this same country.
It is said somebody stealing 80 billion naira. Somebody stealing 990 billion naira. Not million, no. Billion. Do you know what that means? If they pour that money into this house, into this room, it will fill it up. Seal it up, you lock the door, as you open the door, you see money everywhere. Billions of naira. Somebody stealing that money alone. There's a government official that is being probed. How many buildings is that one? See, I don't have to mention the person's office. He's being probed. Former CBN governor, let me say it. Former CBN governor. Did you see the estate they said he built in Abuja? Did you see the picture? 175, I can't remember the real figure. Plenty. Duplex. One man.
Only that home.
Oh, just that, those plenty more. So, my dear, if we have men of integrity in Nigeria today, everybody will enjoy. Schools will be there. Electricity will flow 24/7.
Hey.
That is a fact. So we shouldn't believe somebody saying, "No, there is no money." There is money. So if we have men of integrity, not actually Christians now, because all of them they say they are Christians, so not only Christians, but men of integrity, Oh my God! The roads in Nigeria will be smooth. If we say this project is 10 billion naira, you will spend the money. There will not be kickback. You don't give contractor. You say 10 billion naira.
What's 10 billion naira?
Yes, you give contractor
inferior things.
half money. You take half. Not you give me this. So after you are paid, you transfer it back to me. No, it will not be so.
Yeah.
You will collect your salary only as a governor, as a senator, as a president. You collect your salary. This one is for this project. Yeah. Is for this project. Use it for this project. This one is for allowance. This for allowance. This one is for this school, to build this school. Use to build that school. This one is to build this road. By there, everything goes smoothly. Everybody will be happy. Food will be cheap. Not so that food is so expensive. Fuel is so expensive. Everything will be fine. Nigeria, everybody will sing the praise of the government in power.
So there will be happiness.
They be happy everywhere. All the cursing governor, nobody be cursing them. Oh. Now you see the curse president, curse this and that. Why they cursing them? Because they're hungry. Because the mind is talking. That's why they're cursing them. If not, why would they be cursing them? Why? They won't curse them but they are cursed because they know that they're not doing the right thing, so they're cursing them.
But how can Christians avoid being compromised by the political process? Or
My dear, it's difficult.
Without losing focus.
My dear, it's very difficult because the people that are wicked, they are more than the Christians. They are more than the real Christians. So, because as I said again, many of them are Christians, but the Christians in quotes.
Yes, Christians in quotes.
But the real Christian, is like 1 in 100. The 99 will attack you.
Yeah. And this is
When
actually
the
why
comes
when
on
they
you,
go
you will
there,
have to
lose focus.
Yes.
something with the Reverend now you are talking about.
Yes.
Who knows what he meant there?
Yes.
And he's trying to say,
I know of a pastor
Quiet.
of a particular church. He was working in a particular ministry in Delta State. Yes. What happened? He had to leave the ministry because the pressure on him was much. He had to resign and get a job somewhere else. Because he wanted to do the right thing. But the pressure from people, from senior officers against him is so much. He cannot contain the pressure. Because sign this money. To him, that money, it should not go out.
Wrong
It's wrong figure. They want to sign money out and they need his signature. You understand me now? They needed his signature. But the money, to him, he will not want to sign the signature. But if he doesn't sign it, the money will not go out. But pressure from on top, on him, sign this money. What will he do now?
When Oga is telling you to sign,
What will he do? You see, you're trouble now. So the man, he has to resign and leave that place. That is the trouble with Christians. So it is a Herculean task for real Christians in these offices.
Alright, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain on this topic. Christians and politics. Just like we just said a few seconds ago, are you compromising while you're in politics? And if joining politics will make you to compromise, why not just be like the man he just talked about? You can quit. Yeah, you can quit and you will still survive. Let's just hear what you have to say on the comment section. Please put it down. We want to read it and we want to see it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to no other channel than Emerald TV. Thanks for viewing.